Qualcomm just announced their plans to disrupt the Windows market with their ARM-based X Elite SoC. According to Qualcomm, these new CPUs are across the range faster and also much more efficient than its competition, whether we are talking about from the Intel side or we are comparing it to the latest and greatest from Apple's. Because 3 years ago, Qualcomm bought Nvidia for $1.4 billion. The people who build A and M series SoCs for iMac, iPads, and Mac. And these SoCs are built on a 4 nanometer lithography, and these SoCs will feature a 12 core architecture design. Now, it's not gonna have the big little architecture which is the industry trend right now. This is a little bit differently designed. In all core boost, it will boost up to 3.8 gigahertz, but in single threaded task where you need 1 to 2 cores, then those 1 to 2 cores can boost up to 4.3 gigahertz. And not only that, Qualcomm also improved on their graphic front. The new Adreno GPUs built inside these SoCs 80% faster than its Ryzen competition, the 790M, which is the fastest integrated GPU currently in the market right now. Now, it also comes with modern features like H.264, 265, HVAC, and AV1 encoding support. And also Qualcomm showed a lot of AI capabilities with these new CPUs. Now, these new CPUs are going to range between 10 watts to 50 watts. Now, they haven't said that are they going to offer a lower trim, let's just say 6 core offering for a very low end ultra thin portable laptop. Not only that, Snapdragon also showcased their upcoming Snapdragon Gen 3 SoCs for smartphones, and these new CPUs or SoCs are 30% faster than its predecessor, and it also comes with a new design change. Because with the Snapdragon Gen 3 series, we're gonna see a prime core, one core which is very powerful. That's gonna be the hero core. Then you're gonna have your performance core. In this case, we're gonna have 5 performance core, and then we're gonna see 2 efficiency core. And the prime core can clock up to 3.3 gigahertz. Now, this is a very smart design, at least from my perspective, because when you are not doing super intensive tasks but at the same time you need power from your SoC, then you can use a combination of performance and efficiency core together, and you don't need to even touch the prime core, so you can have the performance but also have the efficiency at the same time. But while, let's just say, while you are gaming, when you need the most power from your SoC, then you can engage the prime core and its full potential, and you can get most from your SoC. So in my eyes, this is a very smart design. But again, this is all in theory. We don't know how these things gonna perform because we haven't seen any real life examples of it. So when we're gonna see it, I'm gonna let you know. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And they also talked about a bunch of AI features and seamlessness between Snapdragon SoCs, whether it's on your tablet or upcoming Snapdragon laptops or your phone. Now, if you want to know more about all these things, let me know about in the comment section. I will make a separate video talking about all the things that Qualcomm talk about in the recent event. Qualcomm is not the only company that is trying to make ARM CPU for Windows. Nvidia is reportedly working on ARM CPU for Windows, and these new CPUs could arrive as early as 2025. And why 2025? Well, there are some speculations that Windows have a exclusivity deal with Snapdragon up until 2024. So after that, a lot of players would entry into the ARM game for Windows. Now let's call this section GPU updates, because we have a bunch of updates from a bunch of GPUs. First, let's talk about the GPU update from Nvidia. Nvidia is planning to refresh their RTX 4000 series GPUs, and the most probable GPUs that we're gonna see, according to the rumors, are going to be a 4080 Super and a 4070 Super. Now, these GPUs will see a VRAM upgrade. For the 4080, we could see 20 gigabytes of VRAM, but also the interesting thing that we can see a chip or a GPU die change. For the 4080, we could see a AD102 die, and in the case of a 4070 Super, we could see a AD103 die. Now we also could see 8103 for 4080 Super and also 8104 for 4070 Super. It's a really confusing situation right now with Nvidia's upgrade situation, and all these heavy rumors are coming in, and every day we are getting news or leak about 4070 Super, 4080 Super. Some are saying this, some others are saying that, so it's a little bit confusing that what's going on, or even we're gonna see these new refresh GPUs from Nvidia or not, because again these are rumors, so always take it with a heavy grain of salt. AMD is also planning to refresh their RDNA GPUs or RDNA graphics architecture, but this time it is not on a specific GPU, but these gonna be on Ryzen 8000 series APUs. The upcoming Ryzen 8000 series APUs could feature a RDNA 3.5 graphics architecture according to a new Linux update. But that's not the only thing from AMD. AMD also released their 79,000M series high-end GPU for their mobile platform. It is featured on a Dell's Alienware M18R1 laptop, and according to the specs, it has 4,608 cores with 16 gigabytes of VRAM and at a price tag of $28,800, not 28,000, sorry. If a laptop priced at 28,000, it must be made with gold. Now let's talk about some weird news. The makers of Diablo 4 are trying to do good deed with a very weird thing. They are trying to raise awareness with blood donation, but you don't need to promote blood donation with a PC that is infused with real human blood. Giving away a PC, liquid cooled PC, which really looks good, but the weird thing about that PC is the coolant inside that PC is infused with real human blood. I'm just thinking about the person who is going to win that real human blood infused PC and going to use it. It's weird, and also human blood has iron, so the whole coolant gonna corrode all the blocks. It's a very weird situation, okay, and I don't want to talk about it. It's giving me heebie-jeebies just talking about it. But if you think that was weird, let me tell you about a recent documentary that showed how safeguard is Amazon's buying and selling process. A reporter recently launched a drink in Amazon's website. But the interesting thing, or the weird thing about this drink, you don't have a carbonated beverage inside that bottle. You have human piss. Yes, the bottle is filled with piss of Amazon workers, delivery people, and the reporter bottled that human piss and sold it out to Amazon, and it also sold the drink. Really don't know. It's funny and at the same time scary that anybody can sell anything in Amazon and Amazon won't give a flying F about it. But you know, Diablo selling blood infused PC and Amazon selling human piss inside a bottle. Hey, we live in a great world nowadays, right? And now let's talk about some quick news. Intel's Core i9 4900K runs Counter-Strike 2 at over 1300 frames per second with a 8 GHz of clock speed. Valve is reversing whack bans for Counter-Strike 2 players who used AMD's anti-lag plus feature. According to Intel, 14 Gen desktop CPUs won't be supporting Thunderbolt 5. It is reserved for 14 Gen mobile CPUs. Google will start scanning for Android malware in real time. Windows 11 Pro is slowing down your SSD by 45% according to Tom's Hardware. The Pixel 8 Pro isn't doing all the AI work on the device. It is offloading all the tasks to cloud according to Mr. Who's the Boss. And as soon as Monday, we could see M3 Max from Apple. Now that was it for today's video. All the sources are linked down in the description. So if you want to know more about any of the news, go ahead and check them out. And this is it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't, well, hit the dislike, feel free to do it. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, well, do it by here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.